Okay, knock on wood, this row seems to be going pretty good, so I'm going to try filming it. It started out good, all the points seem to be really good, and so I'm just going to do a little bit of filming on it. It is avoiding that box I don't want to quilt in right now, and that's where it's going to start, and so bring up my bobbin thread and go again. And it goes and finds the next start point. Pick up the bobbin thread. Just going to bump the tip of this one down here in a minute, and I'm going to have to cut threads and move, but I let it fall where it wants to fall because I set those inner boundaries, and it's quilting that stipple where it feels it needs to be from my settings on the inner boundary. So instead of just going over the top of it, it's going to touch it, and then it's going to back stitch, and then I will my machine activated itself. That wasn't fun. I don't know why I did that. I'll have to rip those stitches out. That was the stitch regulator gone haywire, not wanting to tie off or anything now. So I'm going to get rid of that and see if I can bring up my bobbin thread. In the next location, I'll have to rip that out. That was a freak out by my stitch regulator. That was not the Qbot. Okay, so I'm going to see if it'll bring up my thread because it obviously didn't tie it off. Who knows what's going on? Everything was going too smooth. That's why I said knock on wood. See if I can get any thread up. Okay, so I'm getting bobbin thread. I can see it. I'll cut it here and see what I've got. Probably have the old bobbin thread, the new bobbin thread, the old thread. Okay, that is the bobbin thread. Okay, I've got it plenty there. I'm just going to leave them, and I'll cut them in a minute when it starts. Okay, go. I'm going to put my bowl right on that booger so I can unstitch it when the time comes. The next time it touches a triangle is way down here. So it's got a lot of quilting to do without any jump stitching, which I like because it's so much nicer than constantly having to cut those threads. But I do like the jump stitch way better than it quilting around it like it was doing in the beginning when I made the booger and forgot to set the jump stitch. And that I have to go back and fix all of that, which is going to be a really fun nightmare when I get to that point. I'm probably going to do it before I sew in all the blocks. So that's a lot of unsewing. I've got one more row of this, and then that's what I do next, is unsew. So anyway, this is quite fun now because it's just zipping right along on the, not too much having to jump, which of course I love. But I do like setting the stuff in the blocks too. That's fun, and I'll try to get a video of that once I'm done with all the unsewing. Okay, it's coming up and it's going to stop about right here, would be my guess, somewhere in this area. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video because that's a better video than it was before, even though there's a break.